You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? What I have just read is the Miranda warning. These are rights that you have according to the Miranda versus Arizona 1966 case, which came about from Ernesto Miranda, who was arrested and coerced into giving a confession without being advised of his Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights: the right to not self-incriminate and the right to consult with legal counsel during detained questioning. There are also many misnomers about Miranda. This is due to the fact of the media, and some people question and get confused about how and when Miranda is used. I know this because I grew up in a law enforcement environment due to the fact both my parents have worked in it. The purpose of this speech is to inform you what is really true about the Miranda rights. According to retired Police Chief Kazik, there are many things that people don't know about the Miranda rights. One of them is talking to police does not mean you get Mirandized. Talking to the police is most likely means it's just an interview. You do not get Mirandized unless it turns into an interrogation. If it's an interrogation, it most likely means that one has been detained. When one is detained, they have to be Mirandized before questioning. Another is, if you voluntarily go down to a police station and are questioned, you do not have to be Mirandized. To further explain this, it's whether or not you go voluntarily or involuntarily determines if Miranda needs to be done. Another is, unless you have been involuntarily detained, you can leave at any time, whether or not you have been Mirandized. Just because you are Mirandized does not mean you are detained, which means that no charges have been filed against you yet. A good rule of thumb is you don't have to be Mirandized unless you are being interrogated, involuntarily detained, or arrested. In conclusion, according to a New York Times article written by a Soul Watcher, the Miranda rule is really a delicate balance that allows the criminal justice system to protect constitutional rights, as the Miranda rights protect the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination and the Sixth Amendment, the right to counsel. And even though the Miranda warning may seem clear-cut as it represented in TV or the movies, it's actually more complicated than that, as almost 1 million criminal cases may be compromised every year in the United States because some people don't understand their constitutional rights. This is why it's important to know the difference between the Miranda rights in the media and the Miranda rights in real life, because it's important to know what is really true about your Miranda rights.